Assalamu alaikum to our respected faculties. I'm Shuhanur Shakil. Now I'm going to describe how we created our object recognition robot project. For creating this, first of all, we went to new world and created a new project. After creating a new project, we have added the floor. Here we have used the built-in floor, texture background, and texture background light. Then we will add coordinate system going to the viewpoint so that we can rotate our project to x, y, and z axis. After that, we move on to project making part. Firstly, we went to basic nodes and added transform. In the children part, we added shape and then added the box. After providing perfect shape and color, we added collision into it so that we can move we can move the box directly clicking on it without using the transformation part. Then we added physics into it so that the mass, density, gravity, and other stuff works into it properly. The rest of the part will be described by Ilmi Tabassum.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Elmi Tabassum and I'm going to talk about adding collision and physics. Now we have added collision to these three objects, cone, sphere and cylinder. If a robot tries to drag an object on the surface, it will not move if we don't add collision. So we need to add collisions. We have transformed these objects into solid. Here, in case of cone, we did not have any exact node that resembles the cone. So we took two cylinders, one at the base and one at the top. We also added collision to the floor, otherwise the robot will fall down. Then we added physics to the object, otherwise the objects will not have mass or density and will not react to gravity either. So we either provide density or mass. If we provide density, then we have to put mass as -1 and vice versa. Here, for example, in cylinder, we kept density as -1 and we provided a mass of 0.1. Now, all of the objects will follow the rules of physics. Now, if we apply a force by clicking Alter and left click, and that's how if we apply a force on any of these objects, the objects will move. And thus, we can also apply moment. Now, the next part will be described by my group mate. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Motakabbir Hossain. My ID is 17301078. In this video, I'm going to show how we made the robotic body, then the wheel, then we added a distance sensor and camera. Thank you. Let's go into the video. After adding the robotic body, we are going to need to add 4 wheels. So for these 4 wheels, we are going to need 4 hinge joints. As you can see, I'm adding 4 hinge joints one by one. So for the wheel part, we need a shape of cylindrical body, and for the rotational part, we need rotational motor. After adding all the wheels, we need to add the physics in the wheels. It is crucial to add physics in the wheels, and after adding the physics, we need to add sensor, distance measurement sensor. So after as you can see, I'm adding 2 sensors, distance measurement right and distance measurement left. And after adding the distance measurement sensor, we're going to add a camera. As you can see here, camera is here, and we added the camera.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Jesima Rizwana from CSE461 Lab Section 1 along with Group 1. So here I'm going to explain the code part for our project, which is of the controller and the object recognition part. So we see that there is a part for the distance sensor and the motor, which has the wheels, and there's a loop for the obstacle counter. So we see that in the camera part, every 64 milliseconds, it's going to feed an image into the camera. And then this is the part for the robot to recognize the objects. So when we enable it, it will be starting to recognize the objects. So in this in this part, we have checked that the wheel names like matches with the robot or not. And then in this part, there's a loop for obstacle. When the robot finds any obstacle in front of it, such as this, it will automatically turn to its convenient side. So if it finds an obstacle in front of it here, so it will turn to right because there is a huge space for the right side, so it will turn right. And if it does not like find anything in front of it, any obstacle, it will just be going straight. So this was basically the part for it. And then this is the part where the where the parts is going to be like straight in the wheels, going to be straight in the wheels because the wheels are going to rotate. So here we are going to compile the code. So it says it has no errors, so we're going to play it. It started to play and started to detect the objects. So our robot is walking on the ground. These rate frames are for detecting the object. So it already detected the cylinder here. Let's see what it does. So it's turning it to its right. Sometimes the camera is a bit blur. So fixing this, we can like fix its pixel as well to its convenience. So for us, so if we fix this, we will get a better picture for it. So this was it. Thank you.